School bells rang in Jefferson Parish this morning. It is the start of a new school year, delayed, of course, because of COVID concerns.
Yeah, and even though students are back, those concerns haven't gone away. Danny Monteverde has the story.
Parents had mixed emotions as they dropped off their children to John Q. Adams Middle School in Metairie on Monday.
Hopefully get through the school year without any issues.
Just ready for it to go back.
A return to the classroom isn't something everyone was ready for. A large number of Jefferson Parish teachers pushed back against any in-person class as the state works to get the number of COVID-19 cases under control.
There have been some movements, there have been some strides.
The Jefferson Federation of Teachers says it has several concerns as the school year begins and students and teachers come face to face. Among them, proper social distancing, classroom setups, class sizes, and virtual learning setups for teachers and students.
The district hasn't been unwilling to work with us, but we do want those concerns met, especially as it pertains to the air filtration system in the buildings and providing additional PPE for those classrooms that cannot socially distance up to 6 feet.
In a statement, Jefferson Parish Public School Superintendent James Gray says a significant number of teachers I've spoken with have expressed that they feel more prepared and ready to welcome our students back. Since the initial date was pushed back, we've had time to offer additional teacher professional development and training and ensure every classroom has appropriate supplies for the start of school. As Tom Benson's school let out Monday afternoon, some students said they were just glad to be back, even if they aren't keen on the mask mandate.
Because I missed all my friends, and I kind of miss going to school, and I don't have to be bored at home.
A return to school and a return to normalcy of sorts for some. Reporting in East Jefferson, Danny Monteverde, Eyewitness News.
Well, the Jefferson Parish school system has given each teacher hand sanitizer and masks, but teachers now say they want to know how they're going to get more when those supplies run out.